What do you have to say to the secular civil code which is coming about, which was another name for the uniform civil code?
No, I think it's important to perhaps put some thought into the optics of the naming of it, which I agree with. But I certainly want to understand the end vision and the end goal, at least in terms of how does it look and how does it smell, touch and taste and all that. See, the point is, I'm sure, the powers that be and the people who are working on this or who perhaps are assumed to be working on this know what needs to be done. We need greater research material to come out with some semblance of clarity and the ability to convey and message. I'll just connect it to the first part of a conversation. Solicitors prepare the brief. The arguing counsel delivers the brief. Similarly, bureaucrats and others will put their heads together and come out with a document. But how is the document supposed to be messaged, conveyed and articulated at different levels to different audiences? That's a different game altogether. This is perhaps one of those times where I think people will sorely miss the presence of Arun Jaitley and Sushma Swaraj.
I think triple talaq was presented well, the law. The 370 abrogation was presented well.
I agree.
On this, the work seems to have started already.
No, I think we may be even unfair here. I'll tell you why. Because Uniform Civil Code is way more complex than CAA or 370. It's way more complex, and I don't want to even undermine the seriousness of it. It's complex. It's a maze of personal laws, and it's not as if there is uniformity even in minority groups with respect to the practices, because from region to region it varies.
It varies, yes.
Right? You have to be very clear about that.
Correct.
How much are we going to interfere? How are we going to do this? You'll need a baseline study, a law commission report, and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay. See, the point is, according to me, now that you know, thanks to the last 11 years, what kind of challenges can be faced on the street, in courts, and otherwise.
Yeah, and on NRC and all, we saw that. Yeah.
So, are you going to learn the lessons of these, let's say, episodes and apply it to this, according to me, the mega project? And what is the extent to which you're willing to engage with an external audience, like, let's say, Qatar, when they chose to crack the whip, or anybody else within who's willing to collaborate with Qatar, right? So, you will have to find a way to message that, which is why I think this will call for multiple levels of preparation. I'm not trying to hold forth as someone who knows what needs to be done. I'm just saying these are tentative ideas.
Complicated also, yes.
Yes.
Do subscribe to the ANI Clips channel to get shorter versions of this podcast. Click here to watch the full episode.